It's a special New Year's Eve edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. 2nd and 13. He hits Mooney going across the middle. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The numbers for Walker last week. 17 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on him, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who could.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. George Pickens with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Pats will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Hard throw, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Smith and Jigba pulling in a one-handed catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Still fighting. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the first carry for Bush. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Kamara going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they come up now 2nd and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that score 14-7. And from the 1-yard line, they didn't try and reinvent the wheel, do anything cute. They just gave it to the big back.
You almost get the sense that if you can't get it in from the 1-yard line with your big guy carrying the football, you'll question yourself the rest of the day. They got it done.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On 2nd down, it's Walker, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now back to throw. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They'll toss this out right to Walker. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Devon Hamilton. coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Sheds off the tackle. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
2nd and 1. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A gain of 32 that time. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Escapes the sack. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. 2nd and 11. Steps away to his left. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And this will be caught by Mooney. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. 2nd and 5. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races down the right side. Down the sideline he goes. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Now a hit and a loose football, and the Seahawks have picked it up, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this 1st half. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move couldn't free him. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Walker. Walker hit and the ball is out.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. He'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Looking to throw.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. His pass caught at the 4.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if
he finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Seahawks have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On play action, they'll throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a yard.
Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw here. His throw incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just
end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Colby Parkinson
from 8 yards out.
And the Seahawks are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. He'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll look to throw again.
Right back to Atwell. That's complete.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
George Pickens
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd down. Here's McIntosh.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They run. Robinson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 28. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They run up the middle with Bush.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll set up to throw.
Repeated the last play.
And he loses the football a second time. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of...
And right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2nd and 4.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.